Oh, welcome back again. Thanks for joining us. Tomorrow is International Women's Day, and so I thought I would share some stones that are good for women as well as bringing feminine energy into your life. So one of the stones that are good for women is actually red coral, which I don't know if you consider it a gemstone, maybe a semi-precious gemstone possibly, but it's from the sea, and the Tibetans valued it highly, as well as the Native Americans. The Native Americans considered it the blood of Mother Earth, or consider it in present tense. And they believe it to be particularly precious for menstruation and fertility. Also the Tibetan women too. It stimulates and strengthens female reproductive organs through tissue regeneration. And we have a whole bunch of jewelry with red coral. These are some earrings. And we also have some branch coral that we never had in the store before. These are really cool. They're partially fossilized. This one's got some little seashells and a barnacle on the end of it. These are from the Mediterranean. And I always thought they were illegal to harvest, but it turns out that it's not illegal. You just have to have a permit. So they regulate it so that they don't overfish them, collect them. These are from Morocco, somebody from Morocco who, from the other side of the Mediterranean, harvested these. So red coral is a really good one for women. Also, hematite is really good for women because it regulates blood flow. So hematite is an iron ore. Here's some hematite chip necklaces. It's also used by Native Americans as war paint. It streaks red. If you were to take it back of a tile and do the streak test, it streaks red, and they would make the war paint and paint their faces. Another really good one for women is larimar. It connects to the energy of the earth goddess, helping women to reattune to their innate femininity and restoring their connection with nature. It's also good for helping you go with the flow. Let me get it's a beautiful light blue stone from the Dominican Republic. That's the only place it comes from. And I now definitely want to have a piece of this because my word for the year is flow, to remind me to go with the flow. We have lots of gorgeous jewelry. We have this beaded necklace. So Earth Mother energy. I love it. It's such a pretty sky blue color. And then moonstone. Moonstone is a really good stone for women and also for men that want to bring more feminine energy into their lives. It's filled with receptive, passive feminine energy, and it balances male-female energies, and it aids men who want to get in touch with their feminine side. It's the perfect antidote for a macho man or an overly aggressive female. It affects the reproductive cycle and alleviates menstrual-related dis-ease and tension. And we have these moonstone soothing stones. This is a peach moonstone. We have lots of moonstone jewelry. We have tumbled moonstone, and here's a beautiful rainbow moonstone ring. So moonstone, coral, larimar, and hematite are 4 great stones for women and bringing female energy into your life. Well, hematite is actually more of a masculine stone, so not so much for bringing feminine energy into your life. It's more for regulating women's monthly cycles. But red coral, larimar, and moonstone are great for bringing more feminine energy into your life. And I believe that we all need to bring more feminine energy into our lives for the most part. I think there's this massive imbalance on the planet with too much masculine energy, and that is evident in all the war and the raping of the earth. So the more feminine energy we could bring onto the planet, the better. I do a lot of work in that regard with my project called Moon Days. If you want to check it out, go to moondays.com. I host red tents, and my goal is to have a permanent brick and mortar red tent where women can gather and be with other women and empower themselves and each other. So thanks for checking us out. Thanks for listening and watching, and we will be in touch soon. Have a great rest of your week, everybody. Take care. And happy International Women's Day tomorrow.